Hello, Quantum Leap callers. Happy Thursday. It's Krystal Shada, just leaving you your Thursday message. And my message for today is really how do we keep going when it's not going how we thought it would, when the going gets tough, when we are at a difficult place and the results we're getting aren't exactly what we were hoping for or expecting. In other words, if we get the proverbial bad news, what do we do? How do we move forward? And that's really what I wanted to talk about today. You know, I just think back in my Mary Kay business, back to when I was rallying to get into my red jacket. And I thought I had it. I thought I was going to my next meeting as a red jacket with my third team member signed. I was like, this is it. I'm going to be in red. I'm super excited about that. And then it kind of crumbled and fell apart that Monday before I went to my meeting. And I was at a choice at that moment. Am I going to keep going? Am I going to make another phone call? Am I going to reach out for a different possibility? Or is that it? Ugh, I'm just going to sulk and wallow in the disappointment of it. At that moment, I said, no, I'm just going to keep making more calls. I'm going to keep going. And then in those next calls, I got a new team member. She got started, and she placed her first order. And all of that happened within a few hours prior to that meeting. So I was still able to go to that meeting as a red jacket, which I was very excited about. And I share that with you to say we're at choice as to how we navigate the frustrations, the difficulties, and the disappointments along the way. Those feelings that we have as we navigate them, we can use them to teach us, to inform us, or we can get swallowed up by them. And that's the opportunity that we have in front of us. Which am I going to do today? Am I going to let it eat me alive? And I got to tell you, there's some days, yep, I am. I'm going to sit in it, and I'm just going to get it all over me and have the full experience. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. And I've done it. And then there comes a time at which that those experiences and those feelings can teach us something. So where are we at? Are we willing to learn from it? Are we willing to grow from it? And how quickly do we move into that mode? Now, I'm not saying move so quickly that you don't allow yourself to feel the feelings, because avoiding feelings will always come back up to bite us in the behind. So, but I am saying we don't have to stay stuck in it. And I think that's a big part of what determines our success, is how resilient we are to the frustrations, difficulties, challenges, setbacks that are absolutely a part of the growth process, absolutely a part of the forward movement. And so that's what I would just invite you to, is consider the fact that you have opportunities to move forward through the difficulties and not let them take you out. They can be information for you. They can be growth for you. They don't have to be a life sentence, and they don't have to take away where you're headed. It may adjust your path, but it doesn't have to take you out. And that's my message for you today. So whatever difficulty, discouragement, struggle, frustration, disappointment you are navigating at any moment, whether now or in the future, how do you want to manage it? How do you want to navigate it? How do you want to move forward? All right, sending you the biggest hug. Have a great one. Bye-bye.